5G that we have in all these countries that have been particularly heavily affected, including Iran, interestingly. We don't allow certain band frequencies in the United States for 5G because those bandwidths are known to be damaging to mammalian tissue. And those countries with Huawei do. That may be part of it as well. There's a lot we don't understand, but what we seem to understand is that certain groups are at higher risk, and if you're part of those groups, you need to avoid others.
Well, I think you brought up a really interesting point and one that is not talked about sufficiently enough, and that is the Huawei 5G. Explain the difference for listeners out there that don't really understand this, the difference of what is happening in countries like Italy and other countries that do have the 5G system and the United States, and how this virus could be affected by that.
So in the United States, there are 5G locations, but the FCC has not allowed certain frequency ranges to be used. Scientific research has shown those frequency ranges actually can lead to damage to tissue, particularly lung tissue. Huawei the Huawei system uses those frequencies. China, no surprise, South Korea, Iran, and Italy, and several other southern European countries all use the Huawei type 5G that we've refused to allow in this country. Secretary Pompeo has talked about how we've done that because of espionage concerns. We know that history. That's easily searchable to your audience. But there actually is a more important medical issue, and that is that we suspect that to some degree the damage done by this specific frequency range of 5G may weaken the lung tissue and make it more vulnerable to viral infection and bacterial superinfection that can obviously kill these individuals.
Thus making people who are exposed to this 5G system more compromised to viruses, correct?
Correct.
Well, one of the issues that's been coming up is